My, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we actually have another Yeezy 350 V2 colorway on the way. And today in this video, I'm going to be talking about the resale predictions of the Yeezy 350 V2 in the natural colorway. And we're going to be basically talking about on if this sneaker is even worth your money copying for retail, and if there might be that small little bit of profit that we all love to see. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. Now, this sneaker, the Adidas Yeezy 350 V2 in the natural colorway, it was actually called the Bez colorway, I'm pretty sure, but they did change it to the natural colorway. Now, these sneakers will be releasing on the 24th of October 2024, retail price of $220 or 340 Australian dollars, which is a pretty high retail. And you know, with high retails, depending on the colorway, especially since it's a Yeezy 350 V2, the demand of these aren't really that high anymore. So this is why I always talk about Yeezys not being a good investment anymore. I think we all know that, obviously, but there's always those select few people in the comment section that are like, hey man, I copped on the new Yeezys, should I hold or sell now? And then I'm just like, damn bro, you got bricks. So I don't know about Yeezys nowadays. Like, you know, if you want to wear them, rock them, you know, you do you, that's all cool and all that. But you know, flipping Yeezys, that's cool as well. But if you want to invest in them, I usually try and stray away from them. So before we get into what I think about these sneakers, I just wanted to get that out of the way, because I feel like the new viewers of this channel don't really know the idea of opportunity cost, like how much the sneaker cost with the buy-in price, like the capital investment that you put into the sneaker for it to like bring you a profit. And these, like some Yeezy colorways, like when they drop, they increase or they appreciate by like 10 to 20%, and for a $340 investment, that's not really that much profit, is it? So I always say that they're not a bad sneaker to cop for the resale. Obviously there is some profit to be made, you're not really losing money. The thing is, there are other sneaker releases to put your money on that will gain you a bigger return on investment, and you can buy more stock to keep it going, rather than just dropping to 340 Australian dollars on one pair of shoe. So yeah, with all that being said, let's just jump straight into the sneaker and why I think that it might be slightly more profitable than the last Yeezy sneakers that we've been seeing released this year. Now, obviously, this sneaker bears a lot of resemblance to the past Yeezy V2 colorways that we've seen released a couple of months ago, whatever, a couple of years ago. They look really similar to like the Citrons and whatnot. I forget the rest of the colorways. It's like that white, the white, beige, creamy type of colorways. A lot of people, in fact, actually like these colorways. Like, you know, it's a very monotone, very wearable. So they won't be as bad for the resale market. I know with like sneakers like the Desert Sages, that's like a really odd colorway, but and resale did tank on those. I think they're hovering around 400 Australian dollars. So that is a brick. That, like, you know, it's been like 8 months since the release date of that shoe, and it's still only hovering a couple dollars over retail. So the colorway of the sneaker heavily affects the resale price and the demand of the shoe, like the demand that it has to the sneakerheads, to the sneaker community. So if the sneaker doesn't have a really solid colorway, like and is in the model of like the Yeezy Boost 350 V2s, you can already tell that demand won't be as high as, like, say, like the black static reflective Yeezys that released last year. That was a triple black tonal colorway. People could get their wear out of them because they were triple black colorway and they were super clean. So obviously resale was really high in those, probably the highest resale value we've seen so far recently with the recent V2 colorways. These are a special exception, you know, they are like almost a triple white, you know, with the cream. So sneakerheads won't get their use out of these. They won't wear it in rain, they won't wear it, like, you know, in dirty areas. Like they'll probably keep them icy, keep them fresh. So that'll dictate the amount of money that they're willing to pay for these sneakers. You know, are they willing to pay $500 to wear them a couple times, you know, a month or something, or are they willing to pay for something else, like, you know, but to get that wear out of it like each and every week? So that's what I feel like looking at these sneakers. They're a nice colorway, they're super monotone, they're super subtle, but at the same time, do consumers feel like they get the use out of it? So yeah, that's just what's been on my mind right now. But these are actually currently reselling for around 570 Australian dollars or around 400 American dollars. But yeah, they're actually reselling for quite a bit, so almost double the retail price. So that is pretty insane. Of course, these are pre-sale prices since these are releasing around next week, so obviously prices will drop. I do predict that prices will drop to around 470 Australian dollars or around 300 American dollars, just because obviously that's just the way the market goes. Every time a new sneaker releases, the pre-sale prices just dip heavily once people start getting their pairs. But then I do think that, you know, they'll creep up a little bit, but do not expect any huge increases in these sneakers. Obviously, that's been the trend with a lot of Yeezy colorways. Like, they rise up a little bit, but it's not worthwhile when compared to the capital investment that you put towards the Yeezy. 340 Australian dollars just to gain like 10% over a couple months isn't that much of a good investment. So that's what I always talk about on this channel, that return on investment when compared to the amount of money that you're putting into the sneaker. But yeah, I do see these going up a little bit, but only a little bit. But only time will tell. I might be wrong with these. These are just, you know, what my thoughts are and my logic behind my explanations and all that. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. Let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts on the sneaker. Do you think it's a cop or a drop? And do you think Yeezys are worth copying nowadays, even for personals? But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Take care and peace.